Alright, back with video 3, and let's just get into it. Picked up an offensive lineman for the Broncos for the Super Bowl years. This was hit in a preferred break. Mark Schlereth, 2 of 25, and he's wearing his Super Bowl 33 jersey, so that's pretty cool. Mark Schlereth. I wish they would have gotten more pictures. I'm noticing that it's the same exact pose in all of the cards, but 38 of 49. Mark Schlereth out of Impeccable. And then probably one of my favorite sets to always build rainbows in, just because I think the orange is one of the best for the Broncos. But Mark Schlereth, this is out of 3. And this is the first year that I think they've done, I think it's called the Galactic Refractor. It's kind of got a teal and purple refractage to it. And that one is 1 of 2 for the Mark Schlereth. And to finish the rainbow, this one is the gold vinyl, but in Spectra, this is the 1 of 1. Unlike Optic and Prism, but this is the 1 of 1, so rainbow is complete. I'll post on Instagram that complete rainbow with all the other colors. This one was hit. I specifically bought him in a player break to try and get them. He's also in a Chiefs uni, but his on-card stuff in this year's preferred is nice on-card. Neil Smith for the Broncos. That's 7 of 25. John Elway jersey number. Alright. Not a huge Talib fan, but still want to get an auto for him. Aqib Talib out of 50, out of Plates and Patches. And a hit out of Immaculate. Aqib Talib. And this is supposed to be numbered out of 5 because there's 5 letters in his last name. But this is only numbered out of 4. So I've never actually seen the B. And I think the A or L is sitting on eBay at a price that I don't want to pay. But again, with the purple Galactic Refractor, Aqib Talib, nice grass stained Nike swoosh, 2 of 2. So that's it for the Talibs, but I am happy to have that and be done with all my Talib pickups, unless there's something absolutely crazy I can't live without. Because I prefer this as my Broncos corner. Champ Bailey, and then a very soon Hall of Famer, John Lynch. I know he did most of his work down in Tampa Bay, but he was still fun to watch in Denver. Nice dual on-card exquisite auto. Champ Bailey and John Lynch. And then a mirror black Champ Bailey. Probably, I love just Certified. Certified just, when I think of rainbows, I love just the Jolly Rancher colored parallels for the mirrors. And to get the 1 of 1 is just awesome. And my last 1 of 1 pickup for Champ Bailey, the captain's logo out of this year's Gold Standard. Just beautiful, beautiful card. Alright, on to the Derek Wolfe stuff. So Derek Wolfe doesn't have too much, and I think this is the from throwback uniform, because that's the only time that the Broncos have paint on their stuff, and I think it's when they had the stripes on the sleeves. And this is 1 of 4. And then these are all from the number plates on his jersey, these 3. And they're all numbered out of 10. So I have 3 of the 10. And then brings me to these 2, and these are the Broncos logos, and these are numbered out of 6. And I've seen the white versions, but I've not seen any other that would come up, but I had to get the two that made the Broncos logo. But that's it for my Derek Wolfe, and I just think that's pretty cool. And my setup sliding. Awesome. Alright. On to Steve Atwater. This is a buyback from this year's Classics, I think. And this is from 1997 Donruss, on card auto now. 9 of 20, Steve Atwater. These are on card acetates. These are both out of 99. Hit these in breaks. Probably keep this one and move this one because it's got a slight smudge. And then out of this year's Preferred, again he had on card autos. So these two are out of 25. Gold, or these are red version, and then purple out of 10, Steve Atwater. And these are all hits from breaks. Try and get the Broncos whenever I can at a reasonable price. And oh crap, I can't even, Stall Style I think it is, but Chris Fralin or Chris Burrell, whatever he goes by on Facebook, he pointed me in the direction of this 1 of 1. I was able to make a deal for it, but it's my first Steve Atwater 1 of 1. So pretty cool to have that. Alright. We're getting, these are the more notable Bronco pickups. So let's see. This is a buyback again out of Classics. So this is actually from Classics 2001, Ed McCaffrey 4 of 5. So that was a buyback auto out of this year's products. And then pick this up on Come See. Super cool to have. And that's a Letterman patch auto, 18 of 20. So I think that just is awesome. I know Brett has some pretty awesome, I think it's NT Ed McCaffrey stuff. So let's go on to Floyd Little stuff. So Marks of Fame out of this year's Absolute. So cool to have him start signing. Too bad they're mostly stickers because he loves to go off sticker multiple times. But 24/25, Floyd Little. Probably my favorite stuff now out of this year's release for him is the Hall of Fame set. This is the Emerald out of 25 and gives him plenty of room to show off his auto, which is awesome. Again, they don't change up the picture very much, which I noticed while I was top loading everything. Except, actually, this is the one that is different. So the blue is the best looking for the Broncos with the old Denver D logo. And that one is out of 49. And then, let's see, show all these together for the most part. Out of 10, out of this year's limited, Floyd Little, out of 25, gold version, Floyd Little. And then this is a printing plate, and I got this from, I can't remember his name, but he was from the YouTube group on Facebook. But the 1-of-1 cyan plate, which goes great in my collection. And I had to look and see that it was the limited one, because if you look at the right next to Gold Standard, other than the top, these are pretty much interchangeable how they have them laid out. So Gold Standard out of 49, but also picked up the 1-of-1 regular, and that one's probably one of the better autos. I think he only goes off on the F, very little. So really cool to have that 1-of-1. That's it for the Floyd Littles. On to Terrell Davis. Some parallels I've picked up out of this year's Optic, the Hall of Fame set, Terrell Davis. the Hall of Fame out of Prism. This is a pretty cool gold. I don't know what they call that refracted version, but it's the 1 out of 10 Terrell Davis. And then the MVP gold. And then 2 the golds for the Super Bowl MVP. And had to get the Hall of Fame on-card auto. First one for Terrell Davis, 18 of 25. And you saw earlier, had to have one just in the Broncos PC for the Terrell Davis Award winners. And then Chris has done this set, these parallels or inserts from Old Pacific for Barry Sanders, which made me want to get the John Elway versions. And the surfboard ones, just like the one he's missing, crazy expensive, but 3 cool parallels, or inserts I should say, old school inserts. I don't know too much about old inserts, but they looked cool, so I wanted to get the Broncos. And those are the John Elways. Hit this in a Valor break, 2 of 5, and let's see, encloses player used materials. So player used, must have used it to wipe his face at a dinner or something, not game worn. I bought one of these and then actually hit one in a break. So this is the one I hit in a break, and it's number 9 of 10. And then I also, just because I love the way immaculate acetates look, I had picked this one up earlier. So I had the 8 of 10 and the 9 of 10 John Elway, Ed McCaffrey dual autos. Here's a couple of the Prisms John Elway golds. Here's the Super Bowl MVP for him, and then the regular MVP gold for John Elway. And then this one got graded, and this is the NFL or the Super Bowl MVP 33 out of Definitive. Beautiful, 2 of 5. John Elway. Alright. Oh, had a couple more Terrell Davises. So, another one that I picked up for Terrell Davis is the Black Finite 1 of 1. So, pretty cool to get that. And then another 1 of 1 out of Definitive, the Red Parallel 1 of 1 Super Bowl MVP Terrell Davis. Beautiful card. And last but certainly not least, my player PC. And this is probably gonna make the video go long, but here's a bunch of parallels and stuff I've picked up for Von Miller. See if this one shows up. But out of this year's absolute glass, put it in a new case because that one was all scuffed up from Panini. But those are just really cool, and they've got some nice weight to them. Alright, a couple out of Select. I think these were like national inserts. These are the pink versions. They're both numbered out of 15 out of last year's Select. And out of this year's Select, Ryan RBI Crew 7s, one of his customers hit these in his Select break, and that's the tie-dyed out of 25. And then one of his, he has 2 parallels, and this is the Color Rush version, the Emerald out of 5, 2 of 5. So they hit me up as soon as they were pulled by the customer and made a deal, and the rest is history, I guess. And then this is out of last year's Infinity, pretty cool piece. It's got a bunch of people from the Super Bowl. Well, they're all from the Super Bowl team. Just really cool card, and I had to pick this one up to match one that's coming up. I need to find the 1 out of 8. I think it's a gold parallel. And then out of 2012, 5-star. This is just a base card, but that's just really cool. All the scroll work around it. The edges and everything on those weren't the best, but still a cool card. Picked that up on CumSee. I picked these up in the same day, 2 different sellers, but they both listed and they ended on the same day. 58 of 75 from 2 years of different impeccable jersey number Von Millers. These are just really cool art cards. And then out of Pantheon, this one finishes a rainbow, and they were scroll numbered out of 50, and then there's a gold out of 10, and then like a maroon version 101. Out of this year's classic, this is out of 10 because it is the no name. It doesn't have, it's supposed to say like Von Miller across the bottom, but it's all lined out for the no name. Parallel out of 10. Another Prism refractor. I think this is 14 or 15. This has to be 15, right? Yeah. Nope, 13. 2013 Prism. Really cool look. Again with the cracked ice. Try and get a nice Von Miller. Power Surge out of this year's Phoenix. Not a product I really messed with, but this is a low number one that I want to pick up for one that's coming up. Like I said, certified. These are all just ones that I needed for rainbows, or they came at a good price. And that's the gold out of 25. Here's the gold team purple version out of 10. The certified accomplishments out of 99. The red, and then the certified accomplishments emerald out of 5. The Super Bowl champions emerald out of 5. And then the certified shutdown Von Miller out of 5. And then I think this is 2012 emerald totally certified 3 of 5. Pretty cool. Von Miller. And then out of this year's Spectra, the Sunday Spectacles, this purple refractor is pretty cool. And this is the number 2 of 2. Sunday Spectacle. And this year's Optic, I got the gold. Got this graded by Ryan. Got the 9.5. Goes with a lot of my other golds that I have. I was hoping this would get a 9.5, but a 9 Emerald Gridiron Kings Von Miller. Like I said, I picked up this. That's why I got the 1 out of 10, but this is the 101 parallel. I don't know if they have any special names, but it's a 101 for the Von Miller PC. Here are some golds I picked up. This is out of 10. This is 14 Topps Chrome Mini. And this is 2012 Topps Chrome full size out of, yeah, I said out of 50. This year's Prism out of 10. The Rise Up parallel. A white sparkle out of this year's Optic. Gold parallel out of 10 out of this year's Optic. Last year's Select Gold out of 10. And then the, what is this? The 1981 retro parallel set. This is the gold version out of 10. Really cool, nice throwback look for that. Really dig that one. So got another Emerald Gridiron King, so we'll see if that one can't get the 9.5. Here's a 101 printing plate out of Plates and Patches for the Donruss 101. And then out of Certified, that's the Gold Team, the Cyan plate, and then out of Impeccable 1 of 1, This is the black parallel 101 printing plate. Alright, on to some autos. I needed this for the Star Rookie set that I built for Von Miller. Just needed a nice auto that didn't run off sticker, but now that I'm looking, I can see it goes off sticker right there. Oh, still cool to have. Second year Prism auto, pretty sure. Yeah, 2012 Prism, and this one's out of 10, or 25, sorry. There's another version out of 10. Let's see, then I've got Signature Moves out of 25. Out of this year's Immaculate, hit these, or picked one up from Ryan, and then the other I hit. So I've got 2 of the 25. This will go with my logo shield that I have from a previous video. This is the one of 49, but I wanted a blue swatch. I have a white swatch in one of them. So this case is a little scratched up, but it's got the Panini seal still from the Redemption. Here's a couple that I've picked up from Immaculate for nameplates I've been working on. So the R from 2013, 14 Immaculate, and then 2015 or 16, 2016 Immaculate, the letter L, one of the L's, and then out of this year's Immaculate, the letter R. So nice to have 3 letters for Von Miller. And this is last year's certified, the Epics parallel. So this is the 1 of 1, 4 laundry tag pieces. Finishes that rainbow. This is from 2014 NT printing plate auto with a nice Bronco logo on it. So that is the yellow, obviously the yellow printing plate. And this is why I picked up that other one from Infinity. I was able to get this one. 2 laundry tags, 4 pieces of the Bronco logo, and then 2 Nike swooshes. And just a beautiful, beautiful card. And let's see, out of this year's Optic, while I was grading it, those other ones, I was able to get the Superfractor or the gold vinyl 1 of 1. And then the 1981 Superfractor gold vinyl 1 of 1 Von Miller. And to end the video, thank you all for watching. Appreciate it, and it's just fun to show off. My biggest pickup of the deployment, and I paid a hefty sum for it, but I'm super happy to have it. It will match one that I already have in my case of Von Miller and Champ Bailey, but this one is a 1 of 1, obviously, to end on that. Dual Nike shields, DeMarcus Ware, Von Miller. Just a beautiful, beautiful card. So leave it on that. Thank you all for watching. I'm gonna post these up on Instagram in the next couple days, but whoever watches the video first gets to see all this fun stuff. So I appreciate it. It's been fun collecting over the last 4 months and getting to share it. And I think this will be my last deployment. So no more big, huge mail days. They'll just be the normal trickle in like everybody else is. And get to share it as they come in. So that'll be fun and exciting to do. Alright, well, thank you all, and see you on the next video. Bye.